I appreciate you talking.
Not on record as that.
Oh, no, I am. It's okay.
Bestiality is not my long suit. So.
No. I mean, it's fun to think about, but yeah. No.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
That's fun to think about. That is.
I don't like her, man. Ugh.
Why?
Oh, man.
She does seem like no sense of humor whatsoever. And then I don't want to say that. What, the chimp's going to sue you? Stop it.
Gotta be respectful.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I think we could tell a difference in the voice.
Exactly. Relax.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Obviously.
She sounds just like Jim Norton.
It was all that stuff was reported, though. All right, Jim talks to some people promoting No Ordinary Family.
Is there anything even with this audio?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It was where they could, the fans could come and pretend like they were pushing a car over, like they were a superhero. This one's kind of funny.
Oh, I don't remember this. I remember that. All right, we're standing here outside of this thing for No Ordinary Family, which is a little sign. Looks like Michael Chiklis. Is that Michael Chiklis? Is starring in this. I don't know why they're not an ordinary family. Maybe they're an alternative family where he's in a homosexual relationship with one of his male children. That's what I hope it is, at least. But there's a red car tilted over on its side, and I guess it looks like you can lift it. So I want to interview one of the women about lifting the car. Let me ask this bitch.
Where does this annoyance come from?
Oh, God, I love it.
I'm loving it, but where does the annoyance come from?
Just the whole. It's just.
You just had it at this point, even though it was early on?
Dude, it was just one of those things where it's like, I know Stallone is on the premises.
Yeah, and look
Let
at
me
what
talk
you're...
to the lady on the floor.
And you got to make believe Morgan Fairchild is interesting enough to talk to.
And this was right
I love
after
it.
he had gotten past his whole his badge said attendee at first, and we couldn't find parking.
Can we bring Jim Florentine up to speed? The company flies these two out for Comic-Con. Jimmy
His company did?
Yeah,
I know,
Yeah.
that alone is pretty surprising.
Exactly.
Jimmy has a room where there's no shades, so the sun's just blaring in.
We actually flew out on a fucking Canadian air show jet. Assholes.
Have you seen that footage yet?
fantastic.
They're playing it all over CNN. Holy shit, the guy fucking, he
jumped out right
2
before.
seconds, not even 2 seconds.
Last split second.
Unbelievable.
He was out of that thing. So, all right, fuck
So then they got that. Then they had to drive themselves to the venue with no parking available anywhere. Someone recognized Jimmy, and that's the only reason why we even have audio, because they would have been fucked.
Yeah.
And then they get there, and Sam is part of the press, and Jimmy was considered a attendee.
We just got our badge just got messed. I was this close to just getting on a plane and coming home. I'm like, fuck this.
I've been with him when he's at that rage.
Oh, yeah, we
It's
all
great.
have. That's why I'm laughing, because I wasn't part of it.
So aggravating.
And then you just slowly egg it on, like, right. It's not that bad.
Right.
it's still a 10.
Congratulations to Sam. You've been through the war with Jim Norton, finally.
Well, I mean, we had a lot of positivity too. You just heard the Morgan Fairchild.
Yeah. Fuck having an interview with Sylvester Stallone. This stuff is way fucking better in the end.
Yeah.
In the end, yeah, but it was still nice to
way
get him on the
better.
show a little bit for a minute.
All right, so we're talking about No Ordinary Family.
Car. Let me ask this bitch. Can we just wanted to ask you some questions, you bitch whore? All right.
You bitch whore. And I guess just because their backs are turned, they can't hear what he's saying.
But the beauty of that, there's always the risk that they have heard you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I love about this type of stuff.
Oh, Jim's been doing that for a long time. Like, we'd be at the comic strip in New York, and some comedian would come in. He'd be like, "Yeah, I just got on MTV's new half-hour comedy show," and the guy's telling me, and Jimmy under his breath, "Who cares? Nobody gives a shit. You stink." Just so I can hear it, but the other guy can, and I'm just laughing. The guy's like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "No, I'm just happy for you." And he's like, "Ugh, your act is horrible." The whole time.
I very rarely get caught.
Very rarely, yeah.
My
Always.
girlfriend can't whisper for shit. She has a loud dyke voice. She's the fucking worst. We're driving like where I live, and there's like fucking 10 black people.
Miss Lecter. Miss Lecter.
Dude, there's like 10 black people like 4 blocks from my apartment. and there's a black
When you're
cabbie.
moving.
But there's a black cabbie, and what you're supposed to do is just kind of like elbow the person you're with. But fucking Dyke voice goes, "Oh, you see how they come around at night?" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! The cabbie's a yum."
All right, let's go back to the audio for No Ordinary Family and something about a car.
Let me ask this bitch. Can we just wanted to ask you some questions, you bitch whore? All right. Excuse me. Hi, what exactly is this?
This is for ABC's new show. It's called Not Your Ordinary Family. No Ordinary Family, ABC, and it's premiering September 28th. And it is a new show with like a superhero family, basically.
Okay, this is not about an alternative lifestyle or something like that.
No.
Now, what is how come this car is tilting over to one side?
Because these people have superpowers. That's the thing. You come in this booth and all of a sudden you're a superhero.
Oh, no.
But is it really the right message to send? Because people are going to try this and hurt themselves with real cars.
Oh, no.
She has no clue what to do.
But I'm
in that
annoyed at my
situation.
awful question.
No, it's
Don't
good.
beat
You're
yourself up.
You're twisting him.
This shit's
You're
great.
fucking with him good.
This shit's great. By the way, I saw that Janine's here. She's going to do the makeover with Sandy
Yes.
Kane. Is Sandy Kane here?
Good. Does she have her hammer and chisel?
I think Sandy Kane is here.
Have they started?
I don't know.
We need
That's
a before thing. We need a before and
we need
after shit.
before shot.
Yeah.
They
Quick, get a
haven't
copy of Creep Show.
All right, they haven't started. Should we continue or should we tease Bob the Angry Flower for after the break, Jimmy?
Bob is how long is that?
Bob is a quick one, and yeah, I would think that we should do Bob the Angry Flower, and if you want to tease something, it really picks up with the machete.
I would like to hear the machete because I know I was very annoyed when that was happening.
What's this about, Sam?
Well, the machete roundtable is the one where we showed up thinking that we were going to get to talk to Robert Rodriguez, Michelle Rodriguez, and Danny Trejo, and we were informed once we got there that it was not only was it in a parking lot, but the three of them were going to be sitting at a long table, and Jim and I would be sitting amongst 3 rows of bloggers in lawn chairs.
How many feet away from the big stars?
A few feet, like 5 feet, but it was outdoors. Dude, there was no way to get radio audio unless you sat as close as me and Florentine are sitting. It was impossible.
Yes.
And this is what a dumb cunt I am. There's a bunch of trailers like where people. I'm like, that's probably where we'll do the interviews. I'm such a faggot. No. I'm thinking they're gonna walk Michelle Rodriguez in there. Hey, how's it feel to be off Lost? You know, we'd laugh.
Oh,
and that's the one
you
where
really thought that?
Yeah.
And he saw the trailers.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, yeah.
And he saw
is
the
that
one-on-ones going on, and he said, "Yeah, Sam, why don't you give the publicist another call?" Because I said, "Jim, I think this is the round table." No, give the publicist a call. Just double check. And they said, "Oh, yeah, you see those white chairs in front of that table? Just find a couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just have a seat."
I was really annoyed.
So
He was aggravated.
Oh, yes.
were you getting uncomfortable or were you laughing?
No,
'Cause
I was
you
laughing.
could go either way with Jim. I've been in both positions.
Yeah,
where
sometimes
I've
you get-
laughed my ass off. and then
Sometimes
I
you get to the
really
point like maybe
uncomfortable.
this isn't funny anymore.
I actually reminded him.
Exactly.
I reminded him that 24 hours before this had taken place, he was on the Tonight Show with his own segment.
Yeah.
And 24 hours later, he's trying to push through some bloggers to get a question out to Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
In a parking lot.
What a juxtaposition.
Yeah, but it's really weird. It's like you kind of, when you're at NBC, you kind of just interact with everybody who's on the show, so you can walk
Yeah.
up. They don't separate you,
Right.
Because they don't look at you like a scummy second-rate radio show guy. They actually look at you as one of the people who is a part of it,
Right.
So they treat you as such.
You also missed Florentine, where Jimmy was getting recognized through this whole process.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
While we were standing in the parking lot, and he was sitting there, he ended up just talking about what was going on instead of trying to get any questions across. But while he's talking about how frustrated he is, a couple fans start coming up to him, wanted to get a picture with him. And the best was somebody who was sitting there setting up the thing, recognized him, and said, "Oh, cool, are you in the movie?" And Jim had to say, I'm here with the bloggers.
I'm just a blogger / radio person.
I'm here trying to get a sound bite.
Yeah, I'm here thinking I'm doing an interview, but like a faggot, I forgot. But are you in the movie? No, I'm here just to be reminded of exactly who I really am.
I'm here as radio scum.
Some radio shows would not have to put up with that shit.
Well, Jim talks to Bob the Angry Flower, and then we get into that
Yeah.
whole parking lot thing, which we're going to do after the break, because it's really good, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole...
hope.
And that was the end of...
Because you really hear Jimmy annoyed?
Yeah. And that
All
was,
right, good.
And that was the end. But this is all of day one. That was how day one ended. Where everything's setting up to no press pass, no parking, bad hotel... And then finally we're like,
Knowing
okay,
you got to fly out really early
we're
just
gonna
to save
have
the
to
company
leave
a few
early.
bucks.
Okay, well we got
The company threw him on a red eye in the middle of Comic-Con.
On Saturday. We left
Saturday
on
night.
Saturday on the red eye. Because who wants to stay Saturday?
If you're flying all the way out there,
Saturday.
it makes sense to fly him back to New York at 5 o'clock on a Saturday when there's still a shitload of stuff going on.
Dude, we're in the airport and there's no one there. And I'm like, I've never been in the airport on a Saturday.